The HomeBuilder grant is an initiative that's been brought in by the federal government in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Um, so just to give you a brief understanding, the government were concerned about the impact of COVID-19 on tradies. So they've brought in a scheme which is providing a $25,000 grant for anyone that wants to build a new home or do a renovation. Today I'm just going to chat in reference of, in the context of a first homeowner, because that's generally most of the customers I have contact with. They're first homeowners looking to build. Um, so yeah, it's a pretty basic concept. You need to enter in a contract between a building contract that is between June 4th and December 31st, and you've got 6 months to start building. Now, it was 3 months, but then, the situation's been a bit fluid, and the pandemic has gone on a bit longer here in Victoria, and we've been now extended out to 6 months. There are a few qualification points which I'll discuss now. Um, it's income tested, so it's only available for if you're single, taxable income up to 125 grand a year, and if you're a couple hundred grand a year. They will actually request you send through your ATO notice of assessment for last financial year as well. So um, there's no kind of fudging the numbers on that one. Um, so with that, the build price, you've got up to 750 grand. So most people are going to build well within those means. The major hurdle I see for home buyers and first homeowners is the time situation, because buying a block of land, then dealing with the builder to get all the specs and the plans right, and then get a contract together actually takes a little bit of time. And you've got to throw in on that you're going to be looking for finance for the land and the build. And that process can take quite a while at the moment, especially with the environment where we've got a pandemic and the banks are taking their time, making sure the people that they do give loans can afford them. So there is a time factor there. And you need to be aware of the time factor, because you can't just think, oh yeah, I've got till December 31st, we'll get it done at the last minute. That's not going to work for you. You need to sit down with your mortgage broker and have a chat with them to see if you qualify for the home builder. And then what your mortgage broker will do is they'll actually sit down with you and see if you qualify for anything else. For example, there's another scheme called the First Home Loan Deposit Scheme. So yeah, that really does require a lot of planning, because with the different schemes, they have different rules and different lenders will take different things. So my advice would be to speak with a mortgage broker as soon as possible. The most common query I get asked with regard to HomeBuilder is, can we use the $25,000 grant to form a part of our deposit? That's a very common one, because people that obviously haven't saved enough deposit are thinking, oh, here's a good opportunity for us to get 25 grand, and that'll get us in the market. So that one is a bit hard to answer, because this is a quickly moving situation. At the start, the answer from me was a flat out no, and the reason is one of the specifications of the scheme is that you must start your build within 3 months. So if the bank can't guarantee that the builder is going to start the build within 3 months of signing the contract, then they're not going to sign off and accept that you're going to have the 25 grand, because they can't guarantee it. It's not guaranteed by the government, so to speak. Recently, that's changed. There's been a few lenders that have said, look, we will consider this. Now, we will consider doesn't mean we will approve it. And that's why you need to sit down and chat to your mortgage broker, so they can understand your actual situation, understand your position, and take it to the lender prior to you doing anything, to get an idea if the lender's going to approve the loan. Because there's no good signing contracts and putting deposits down if at the end of the day the loan gets declined. So that's pretty much it. HomeBuilder is a basic scheme in the way it works and what it does. But in terms of actually the process to getting it, that is a bit more complicated, and that's why you need to deal with an expert.